Hello everyone, Zarvolt here, and today we're going to be playing a blue and red Prowess deck. Now this deck is a really fast deck, but we've got extra ways to draw cards. Expedite and Slip Through Space both draw an extra card when you play them. Abbot of Keral Keep can exile a card and play it later in the turn. Jhessian Thief can draw a card if you do damage with it to the player, and Jori Ruin Diver will draw an extra card whenever you cast your second spell each turn. So we've got a bunch of cheap mana cost instant sorceries in this deck, so I'll show you what we've got in this deck. We've got 4 Rush of Adrenaline, 4 Titan Strength, we've got 4 Expedite, we'll draw a card and give your creature haste. We've got 4 Slip Through Space, we'll draw a card and make your creature unblockable. We've got Umara Entangler, it's Prowess. We've got Abbot of Keral Keep, and it's got Prowess, and it'll also exile a card that you may play that turn, maybe. Then you've got 3 Thermo-Alchemist, 3 Stormchaser Mage, 3 Brute Strength. We've got 3 Jhessian Thief, which can draw a card if you do damage to a player with it. We've got 2 Jori Ruin Diver, which can draw an extra card every time you cast a second spell. We've got 3 Enigma Drake. We've got 2 Insult to Injury. We've got 8 Island, 8 Mountain, 2 Wandering Fumarole, and 2 Sulfur Falls. Now that's only 20 land. Now I did have 22 land in here, but I took 2 land out, so let's hope we don't draw too many land and get flooded out. We got a pretty low curve here with just 3 mana cost is our highest mana cost creature. So the opponent's been replaced by AI, but you got to play these games out anyway. So let's see how this game goes. So I guess we'll go ahead and keep this 3 land hand. Looks pretty good so far. We don't really need any more than 3 land, so let's see what we get. Probably go ahead and play the Stormchaser Mage out in attack, I believe. Sounds like the best plan. Okay, we're off to a good start. 1 damage, and they don't have any creatures out yet, so I feel pretty good about it so far. And a discard. Okay, that's unfortunate, but let's go ahead and let's play this Umara Entangler, because she can do more damage right now than the Enigma Drake, I believe. We could have played the Enigma Drake out, but we'll just hold up. And that way, if they do have a haste creature, we can block with Umara Entangler and kill it maybe with our Titan Strength. So let's see what they've got. Okay, they've got a black-white, so red, black, and white. So they've got Mardu colors. So we drew another land. Don't necessarily need 5 land. Let's just go ahead and attack. I don't guess they can do anything to stop us. Maybe some kind of 1 red mana spell, but they didn't do it. So we'll put our Enigma Drake out, but we don't have any instants and sorceries in the graveyard, so it's a 0-4 right now. So let's see what they've got. Okay, they've got a Smuggler's Copter. Okay, that's fine. We've got a pretty big board built up, and they've only got 2 mana, so not sure what they could do to win at this point, but let's just go ahead and slip through space this Enigma Drake. That'll give us Prowess triggers on our Stormchaser Mage and Umara Entangler, and we draw an extra card for slip through space. So let's go ahead and Titan Strength up Umara Entangler, so she gets another Prowess trigger. Okay, and Titan Strength lets us scry, so slip through space here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play our Brute Strength out, and I believe we've got them. I believe we've got enough damage here to go ahead and beat them. So we've got more Prowess triggers with our Umara Entangler and Stormchaser Mage. And the Enigma Drake, his damage gets bigger the more sorceries in our graveyard, so yep, we've got him. So that's not bad. Turn 5 kill. So that's what this deck can do. When everything works out right and goes well, everything is good. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. So yeah, back to level 40, thank goodness. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of land here. Got more land, no creatures. I guess we keep this. I don't know. Okay, here we are towards the end of this game. Obviously, I got flooded out. See, I've got a bunch of land on the board and a bunch of land in my hand. Here's the next game after that. Obviously flooded out again, so that's 2 games in a row. I just got so many lands I couldn't really do anything. You know, when you get 12 out of the first 16 cards are land, not much you can do. So yeah, here's the next game after that, and same thing. We got all that land there and land in our hand, and not much we can do. So yeah, 3 games in a row I got flooded out. I didn't even want to show them to you, so that's 3 losses. So let's move on to this next game. Now this is where I decided to go ahead and take out a couple of lands and just have 20 lands in this deck. Now our highest mana cost card is 3 mana, so we can play the whole game on just 3 mana. So I felt like going down to 20 lands was pretty good in this deck. So we're going to keep this hand. It looks pretty good. 3 land, and let's hope we don't draw any more, but no 1 or 2 drop creatures, so and then we get more land. So let's just go ahead and put this Wandering Fumarole down. Okay, our opponent's got green, and then they let's see what else they've got here. They've got red. Okay, green and red. They've got a long-tusked cub. Okay, some sort of energy deck. Let's see what else they've got. We will go ahead and play some more land, I guess, because there's not much else we can do. I guess we go ahead and play this red. Can slip through space there, guy, and draw a card, but I'm not going to do that. Not yet, anyway. I think we can put down the Jhessian Thief or Enigma Drake this next turn, depending on what else they play here. So, looks like they're going to hit us with the cub. Get 2 energy. So they're getting off to a good start, even though we're supposed to be a real fast deck. We haven't put a creature out yet, so even though we've got about 10 2-drop creatures, we just haven't put them out. Okay, they're playing the Green Belt Rampager. Okay, let's go ahead and I guess put this Sulfur Falls out and put an Enigma Drake out so they can block something. At least Enigma Drake's a good blocker. Okay, let's see if they attack or not. Okay, they've got a Gyre Reach Bandit, so that's not good because that has haste. It's a 3/2 werewolf. So we need to block something, probably the cub, so that they don't get any more energy. Because if they get more energy, they can pump that cub up and make it bigger. So they've got a pretty big lead on us here. They're 20 and we're 12, so hopefully we can start doing something. So I guess we go ahead and put this other Enigma Drake out because he's a good blocker. I know a lot of people just they hold him in their hand and they wait till this last second until they've got a bunch of instants and sorceries to play him, but you know, this deck isn't necessarily focused on Enigma Drake exclusively like a lot of decks are. We can go ahead and put them out, use them as blockers. If they get killed, we've got other creatures. But then again, towards the end of the game, they can become huge and be like a 10-4 or something like that towards the end of the game. Once you have all the instants and sorceries in the graveyard. Okay, they're going to attack, so again, probably need to block the cub to keep them from getting energy, and probably that. It didn't really matter the other two, which one we block, so at least we're not taking too much damage. Just 3. Okay. Probably go ahead and play this island out unless we draw something else. Okay. Island. I guess we go ahead and play this Thermo-Alchemist. And we can play Stormchaser Mage or Jhessian Thief. I guess we go ahead and play Stormchaser Mage. That way we can cast Rush of Adrenaline and block something and actually kill it. Okay. Keral Reach Bandit flips back into its normal form, non-werewolf form, because we played 2 spells. So that's good. Okay, so they've got Arlen Cord. Arlen Cord is pretty bad, because we're at 9 and they're at 20. But I don't know. We've got one more creature than they do, so let's see how we can do. If we can put this Jhessian Thief down this next turn, we should be able to hit him for a lot, but we just got to block and make sure we don't die in the process. Okay, looks like they are ticking up Arlen Cord on their Long Tusk Cub, giving it Vigilance and Haste. It was already on the board though, so we need to block that, definitely, block a bunch of stuff. So how can we block? Probably not block with our Thermo-Alchemist, but this other stuff we can get Prowess and stuff. So Stormchaser Mage can block the 3/2, I think, and it'll get Prowess and it'll kill it, but won't die itself. So let's go ahead and block that way, and then Enigma Drake can block the Cub. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and Rush of Adrenaline our Enigma Drake. And okay, so we killed 2 of their creatures. And none of ours die, so that was actually really good. Okay, how do we do this? We need to get rid of Arlen. So let's go ahead and Thermo-Alchemist Arlen. How do we do this? Do we go ahead and play Jhessian Thief out? Slip through space. Our Stormchaser Mage is going to make it big enough to kill Arlen Cord if we go ahead and do another Thermo-Alchemist trigger on Arlen Cord. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and Stormchaser Mage Arlen Cord and hold our Drakes back as blockers. Okay, there's Arlen down. Let's go ahead and Thermo-Alchemist and kill Arlen to get her out of there. Okay, and then let's play our Jhessian Thief out. And then we've got Rush of Adrenaline if we want to block the Greenbelt Rampager. Okay, now let's see what else they've got. They've got a red-green tapped land. Okay, that's good. So far, I think we've got the right ratio of lands to creatures and spells in this game, and when that happens, well, you've got a pretty good chance, I feel like. Even though they got a fast start, we've got a bigger board, so I think we're in pretty good shape right now. But I have no idea what they've got in their hand, so we'll see what they've got. Okay, they've got a Bristling Hydra. Okay, so I guess they've got a little something, so they're not completely without some kind of power, but I think we can still attack into everything. I don't see any reason not to, really. Let's just go ahead and play this island out. Okay, how do we do this? Let's go ahead and hit up with Thermo-Alchemist. Maybe I missed a trigger with Thermo-Alchemist a minute ago. I'm not sure, but I probably did, but oh well. Let's see, what do we attack with? We're at 6. If we attack with everything, can we kill him? Let's just go ahead and attack with everything, see what they do. Okay, he's going to block the Jhessian Thief with the Bristling Hydra and the Greenbelt Rampager, but I think we've got enough to power through and kill that stuff. And let's go ahead and do our Thermo-Alchemist. Let's not forget about him. And let's go ahead and Brute Strength 2. Do our Thermo-Alchemist again. He's going to use his energy to pump up his Hydra. Yeah, I don't have any spells to damage creatures directly. I do all of the damage through the pump spells. So stuff like Hexproof on their Hydra doesn't really matter to me. It's just they can add counters that way, but we're still able to kill it. So lost our Jhessian Thief, but got rid of their 2 creatures, so that's not too bad. Now it's 6-6. Okay, let's see what kind of play they've got. They've got 5 mana open. I'm not sure what they could have to try to win this now at this point. Glorybringer could come in and do some damage. If they've got some way to do 6 damage, we're dead and we lost. So that would make me pretty sad. Okay, they've got a Verdurous Gearhulk. Okay, so I believe we've got him this next turn. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, do our damage with a Thermo-Alchemist and then attack, and then we've won. Okay. Okay, that was actually a pretty good game. Okay, what do we got? We got a lot of land. We got 1 land. I think I'm going to keep this. So hopefully we'll draw some more land. If we don't draw any more land, then I made a big mistake. But we are going first, so maybe they won't play anything for a while, and that'll give us a chance to draw some land. Not sure what they've got. Okay, they've got a Wandering Fumarole. Okay. Now the big test. Okay, we've got land. Let's play our Stormchaser Mage. We got lucky there. Let's hope we can get some more land. Okay, we hit him for 1. I always like it when we do the first point of damage in a game, even if it's just 1 damage. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel like you're winning. Okay, so they put a red down. Cathartic Reunion. Okay, that's good. Maybe this isn't a creature-based deck, and we can go in there and get them pretty fast. That would be good. Okay. Did not draw another land. Let's go ahead and cast Expedite to get a Prowess trigger and try to draw a land. Okay, no land. Let's go ahead and slip through space and try to get a chance to draw land. Okay, no land. So 2 out of the first 11 cards are land. So even though we've got 20 land, it should be 1/3 of the land. So yeah, but we've only got 2 lands so far, so the odds are against us right now. So okay, out of 49 cards in our deck, 18 of them are land, so that's pretty good odds that we're going to draw another land. Okay, they got a Fiery Temper for our Stormchaser Mage, so that is not good. again with no land. Okay. Nothing I can do about it. Just keep on playing. I don't want to go back to 22 land. That seemed like it was too many for this deck. Okay, looks like it's a tutelage deck, so there's Sphinx's tutelage. So, okay. I seem to be facing off against tutelage every night, at least one game. If I play a dozen games every night, one of them is tutelage. So, we have to discard a card. I guess we can discard something, and then our Enigma Drakes will be bigger later on. I don't know. Hopefully we can, hopefully we don't get all our land put into our graveyard instead of drawing it. Oh, great. There's 2 land, so yeah, the next 2 cards that we draw are land, and we don't get them. Telling Time. If you're playing tutelage, don't put Telling Time in your deck, because Telling Time does not actually draw you cards. So that's my bit of advice. Telling Time is an okay card, just not in a tutelage deck, in my opinion. Maybe this guy makes it work for him, I don't know. Yeah, you want to be drawing cards in tutelage. Okay, finally we got a 3rd mana. Okay, what do we put out? I guess we put the Jhessian Thief out. And I guess Jhessian Thief can let us draw some more cards. Okay, we're going to get shocked. So they're doing 2 damage to us. So, okay. Okay, they're going to get some tutelage triggers, I guess, or at least one. Okay, there's Jori and Ruin Diver. We need some instants and sorceries to go in the graveyard, so our Enigma Drake becomes a lot bigger. Okay, they've got a Thermo-Alchemist. So is this a tutelage deck or is this a damage deck? Kind of confusing which one it is. Stormchaser Mage, okay. How do we do this? Let's see, I guess if we could just attack with our Jhessian Thief, and we could play Stormchaser Mage. We'll go ahead and play the Stormchaser Mage, I guess. That way, if they block the Jhessian Thief, we can pump it up with a buff, and Stormchaser Mage will also get the... yeah, this will give us trample. Okay, we'll trample through, kill Thermo-Alchemist, and draw a card. They've got a shock for us, okay. Can't do Thermo-Alchemist ability though with that shock. Okay, draw our card. It's a land. Okay, great. Thank goodness. Okay, more tutelage. I haven't seen them play any more land, so maybe that's a good thing for us that they haven't gotten their land drops. So they've gone through 18 cards and gotten only 3 lands. So wow, maybe that's why we're actually doing pretty good. Okay, Artificer's Epiphany. So we're going to get more tutelage triggers. Are they going to actually draw some land to help them out? Okay, do we have a bunch of instants and sorceries in the graveyard now? Okay, there's land. Let's see, Enigma Drake can come out and be a big creature. And we can go ahead and haste our Enigma Drake. And yeah, that's the only bad thing about tutelage versus Enigma Drake. If you've got an Enigma Drake in your hand, they're going to make your Enigma Drake big, and you'll be able to kill him pretty quick with it. So that's not good for him, but it's good for us. Fortunately for him, we had Enigma Drake, and we were able to take advantage of the tutelage. So I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I like comments on the game, so thank you.